All right, since the music died, I'll jump on quickly. And why it died is I had to add everything back. Because we were in here doing a lot of work yesterday, setting up the big announcement thing and all that. And one of the things they changed my timer, and I was like, wait, no, I wanted to keep the old one, so I forgot to put the music back as looping. So next, that's something I'll do tomorrow. So this all looks the same, but I wanted to show you this and kind of get some opinions. My wife always wants me to test this out for like two people, but I like to go, full bore and see what we have here. So I'm gonna switch over, and hopefully everything will be in order here. But how's that? Is that not crazy? So this is something that we've put together to where I've got my cameras up here. You can see that we have Toledo Bend and Natchitoches. I have the big view of Natchitoches there, and then just good way to non-intrusively promote igloo roofing there. So I thought it was kind of cool. In fact, I had an igloo roofing. I'll leave it in there. But yeah, so this is kind of a preview of something that's attached barely to what I'm gonna do. But my friend was in there, and he's an overachiever, and he decided to make this for me. So kind of cool. I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna make that music work tomorrow. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look. Natchitoches looking good. Alexandria looking good. We'll keep Toledo Bend and Natchitoches up there if you want to look at the water and all that good stuff. So 39 degrees, dew point's 29. It's cold out there. We had a frosty morning for most of us, and it looks like we're going to start that warm up train right now. A lot of lake effect snow. When we have all that cold down here, we typically are going to have some lake effect snow going on up that way, and we were seeing that this morning. Had some frost advisories out there in Florida and Georgia, and right now 38 degrees, 37 degrees up in Monroe, and it looks like we're going to see temperatures only coming up to around 50 degrees today. It is anywhere between 9 and 13 degrees cooler than yesterday. We had a reinforcing shot of cold air come in, so no complaints here. Again, you know how I feel about this stuff. I love it, and it looks like we're going to see at least a couple of days of this cooler stuff. I'm actually going to go build a fire because I think our chances will be limited. Light northeasterly wind for today, 5 to 15 miles per hour. You can see out over the water, though. This thing's so high resolution, it picks that out, and you can see that the winds do increase where we have less friction, less to block things, and all that stuff. So, going to be a little breezy on the lakes. Futurecast showing no rain in the forecast. It looks pretty darn tame over the next few days. When does it all change? Well, Christmas Day, of course. That's when things look like they're going to get rather active, and we could see some storms in there. And yes, I did leave the igloo roofing promotion in there. So we have igloo roofing here, we have igloo roofing down below, and then we have igloo roofing crawling on the bottom. So go get a roof, please, now, today. Here is your day planner for today, 51 degrees. That's what I'm looking at for a high. Sunny skies. It looks like it's going to be absolutely fantastic out there. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It's just right. We're in the Goldilocks zone. Have a few storms out there from Astoria, Oregon down to San Francisco. Does that impact us? No. We did have an earthquake last night or yesterday evening, a 3.1 near Mooringsport up there near Shreveport. What's going on in the world? So here's your rain totals over the next week or so. This is all going to start around Christmas, and I think we're going to get active there. So 1 to 2 inches of rain by the end of this. I think there could be a couple of severe storms mixed in as well. Something we're going to be watching very carefully here. And look, I don't even have to take my face off of this anymore. I can leave it up here as we're talking about all this. Man, I needed Ben to come in and do this a long time ago, actually. I really like it. So this is what we have going on in your 7-day forecast here. Good chance for rain starting as soon as Christmas Day, and then that's going to be going beyond that through the rest of the week. We're just going to kind of see waves of precipitation here. We're not going to see it constantly or anything like that, but we are going to be seeing some showers and storms with the potential for some severe weather. Now, I shrunk this down. This is the 6 to 10. I usually do the 8 to 14 day outlook. I wanted to show you that we do have these really deep reds going through the end of the year. So from Christmas through New Year's, it's going to be warm. It's going to be in the 70s a lot. It's going to be humid. But the 8 to 14 day outlook subtly starts to mute that. And why do I show that? Well, I think the last couple of days of this outlook, around January 2nd to the 4th, we get a good push of cold air to come in here. So it looks like we are going to see that warm up across Christmas and New Year's, but I think after that we cool things off, which is good because I like the cool air. But the good news is when you have cooler air in place, you're not going to have that severe threat out there. So while I think we could see some severe threats before this, with the very active forecast, with the very active forecast from the 29th to the 4th, I do think the tail end of this is when we cool things off. Let me see if I missed any comments here. All right. Sorry about the cough there. Coming up from southern Mississippi. Spend Christmas. Oh, good. Come on up here. Well, welcome. Get you some good food. Good morning, Mom. You misspelled it. There you go. I see it now. All right. Good morning, everyone. All right. I thought it was cool to try this out, have a little fun with this, and we will see. Let's see if I have music at the end of it. I don't know. I'm going to figure it all out now. I usually have everything real simple. It's like 3 or 4 layers, and like I have a whole like 10 things here. So I will try not to screw up. I'm going to first off turn my microphone off, and then we'll see where we go from here. But have a wonderful Saturday. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And there are, again, this is a little preview of what's to come. Now, it has nothing to do with directly what's to come. I guess it kind of does. Anyway, we're going to be announcing that pretty soon. It's going to be really neat and nifty and cool, and I hope you like it, and I will see you back here tomorrow.